In 2019, the World Health Organization declared a pandemic. A virus was spreading that would change the world as we knew it. It killed many thousands of people. It was a challenge the world had never seen before. But it wasn't the first time a virus had threatened the very existence of mankind. It wasn't called COVID, it was called the Black Death. It's thought the Black Death, or the bubonic plague as we now know it, originated in China. And in the 13th century, when trade routes were expanding, the plague made it across to Europe and eventually Britain. People during this time were clueless as to how this disease was spreading so rapidly, and with doctors facing ever-growing deaths, there was a state of panic in the air. 14th century doctors suggested it was the spirits leaving the body of the deceased and affecting others as it passed by. There was also a widespread theory that the virus was spread by the Jewish population. Christians believed that less Jews were dying from the disease, and they thought the Jews were actually poisoning the water. And today, we really know what caused the Black Death. In fact, the virus was spread by fleas infected with the bacteria called Yersinia pestis. These fleas living on rats would infect the rats. When the rats died, the flea would find another host. If that host was a person, the flea would infect that person with the plague. The symptoms are swelling either on the groin or under the armpits. Blood and pus seeps out of these swellings, followed by fever, chills, vomiting and diarrhea. The disease was terrifyingly efficient. People who were perfectly healthy when they went to bed could be dead by morning. The Black Death killed 50 million people in the 14th century, or 60% of Europe's population. It was history's greatest disaster. It had large-scale social and economic impact. People abandoned their friends and family, fled cities and shut themselves off from the world. And because of illness and death, workers became extremely scarce. COVID-19 was an eye-opener. Initially, without the vaccine, our only defence was washing our hands and social distancing, but in the 14th century they didn't have those basic measures. Hence, 50 million people died.